Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Take it. I said thank you. Thank you. Let's go.
When I say who's here to party, we say big that's here. Who's here to party? One more time for me. Who's here to party?
Hey y'all, it's your boy Gotti and I'm back right about now with another video for you. Let's get right into it, no campo. Come on, let's go. Okay, so it's literally still the very first day of the year 2024. Happy New Year to you all. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're having a blissful time. But right on Twitter, you know, violence finna be the case, you feel me? And Twitter NG did not fall short of giving us that. Like, they literally started the year in a grand style with violence. Like, they fucking hit the ground running with the P, no cap. Something Tinubu or Buhari could not do. Like, I'm finna just get into the news. So, DAVIDO and several other artists was in church for the crossover night and all that stuff. And after then, it seemed as though he moved to the Lagos Fiesta or Festival. I don't know if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments right down below. And I actually watched the P, some part of it, on Hip TV while he was performing. And then FAVE, the girl who he did KORTY with, came out to perform as well. And so she came out in the earlier hours of the day to write or tweet this on Twitter, obviously. She said, "Began my New Year's with such a huge gag, LOL, hugging DAVIDO backstage was, or as he was about to perform, to watching him perform KORTY in a new version with my verse taken off. Performing with you would have been a good way to start my year, but I guess life happens. Happy New Year." You feel me? So now, looking at the views, 2.1 views for a tweet that is not even up to like 12 hours at this time. You feel me? Shit was already going crazy and everybody started responding to it and there was a lot of reactions. And these are the reactions, some very funny ones. Check this out. This one says, "I don't care what's going on and I don't want to know too. But why bringing this here? We should call police for DAVIDO. I no expect you to do like this, Olosho." Now, Olosho in Nigerian language actually means prostitute, you feel me? Just in case you don't know. In continuation, this one says, "Humans, LOL." And underneath it, verses from Whiskey song, Reckless, saying, "I know they give a man more than what he deserves, because they bite the hand when they feed them." Another says, "Yusef, climb stage, sing your own and remove DAVIDO's part. No grief for anybody this year," on a light note. And this one brought out the song where she said, "I like as they go," and asked her, "You know like as they go again?" And in continuation, this one says, "Social media clout is a drug because there is no reason for bringing this thing here. You have his personal line to complain. You just want to attract drags to the guy, LMAO." And honestly, this guy has a point. Like, you guys did not quarrel. You actually said you hugged him before he went on stage. You feel me? You definitely shouldn't have done this. Like, no cap. And in continuation, I think this is the last I'm finna read. This one says, "You and DAVIDO have any issues before? No. Any beef off or online before? No. Can this shit you brought up to Twitter be discussed and resolved privately? Yes. What is wrong with you, Favor?" That's like a real name. You digging me? So now she came to tweet this, like, after seeing the whole reaction. She said, "I guess I should have just texted him how I felt instead of tweeting it. I forgot how the internet can be sometimes." Now, the P is, she has written this, but she's yet to delete the first one that she first tweeted. So like, what's the meaning of this? You kept it still, so everyone's gonna see it as well. And then KORTY EO, the YouTuber, came out to say this about the whole P. "LOL, because people like DAVIDO, Don Jazzy, etc. love to help and support people, it's easy to forget that they owe you nothing. They don't owe you their time, money, or support. Never feel entitled to that. Charge whatever L you take to the game and keep working." So she thought definitely she was making a point until a certain die-hard Whiskey fan who goes by the name Basito responded to her thoughts. He said, "But you dragged Whiskey on here when he didn't give you attention." Okay. And in response, KORTY said, "Of course, you are one of the people who misunderstood that tweet. Because as old as you are, you have refused to develop your brain. Bloody illiterate." That was crazy though. And in response, he said, The illiterate here is you that can't look in the mirror and see the reflection of herself in what FAVE did. You are just a bloody hypocrite that went on rampage because Whiskey didn't give attention. So we could go on and on and on with this P. Like the backstory of she and Whiskey, just in case you don't know. She made this certain video of Whiskey on her YouTube channel. It's still there, you can go check it out. You feel me? Where she got an information that Whiskey was at a hotel, you feel me? And then she went there waiting to see Whiskey.
You know this is what they call stalkerism.
I know,
stalking.
It's just
They need to get a restraining order.
It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause.
She waited for a long period of time, and when she finally got to meet Whiskey, she was restricted. And Whiskey, from the distance she was from Whiskey could have known that somebody wanted to see her and could have decided to say, okay, let me see her. But Whiskey did not give her attention. And then shit went crazy. She came up to react to it on Twitter and everywhere burst. You feel me? So people started talking, people started laughing, and then someone went to dig a tweet of hers where she talked about Burna Boy in an ill-mannered way, actually. She said this about Burna Boy. She said, Burna Boy is full of shit. And this was back in 2020. And in response, she brought this emoji of Burna Boy trying to, like, she's not making any big deal out of it, you feel me? And then the response went crazy. Niggas finna say, KORTY, no mind them, no food, we deal with you. Set up. Another says, before they cook me, make I cook myself. Before them cook me, I go cook myself. Same thing. And this one says, I think he was trying to say, raise on, no sharp fold when matter escalates. Like, when they say don't fold on Twitter, I believe you know this. It means do not cower, do not change your mind, do not delete these tweets. You feel me? And in continuation, this one says, before them cook me, I go cook myself. Another says, no photo, you should rest, the other said. And finally, on this line of tweets, this one says, if you fold, make a mount here. Another says, he shot you too. And then finally, this one says, you no food. So this is the P. And right about now, as I'm bringing this news to you, there is still chaos on this matter going on Twitter. So let me know what you think about this whole P. Let me know what you think about FAVE, what you think about DAVIDO, what you think about KORTY and Basito, and the whole situation in general, you feel me? And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. This is the point where I'm going to say peace. It's your boy on God, Kappa. Bye-bye.